Today we're going to be going over the premium Toybox 3D prints, so the ones that are licensed, like Jurassic World, Spongebob, How to Train Your Dragon, Minions. There's a lot here. You do have to purchase bolts for the licensed ones, but there are plenty of free designs to print on Toybox. Like the big dinosaurs, it costs about $10 to unlock it, but then you can print as many as your heart desires. We're starting off here with Jurassic World, so they have two sets of the mystery eggs. You can either print just the little dinos in one color, or you can print the egg with a surprise dino inside. See there, you can actually see the dino being printed at the same time. And you can choose whatever color filament that you have. It takes about 3.5 hours to do each egg. I'm doing time lapses on a lot of these, but I'm going to show in the middle of the video our first batch of the completed premium prints, licensed prints, and then I'm going to go over at the end with the second batch. So for instance, with this Jurassic Park gate, that is really cool. There are a bunch of different prints you have to do in each color, and then you build it from there. It takes about 13 hours as the app says total. And then it gives instructions with pictures on how to put it together. Now, sometimes my husband does have to help my son on this, so just a heads up, because the connectors can be really hard to push in, even for myself, but some of it my son can do on his own, so it really depends on the design. And this one is How to Train Your Dragon. I previously showed Toothless when I did a review on both of the Toybox printers that we have, but since then they added Stormfly, which I thought was really cool. And then they added a Shrek collection, which is pretty cool. They have Shrek, Donkey, and 3 mystery onions. So our first Toybox printer we purchased for a Christmas gift, and then Toybox did send us their newer printer with some filament. I do have a savings code down in the description if you are interested in purchasing and you want to save a little bit of money too. And of course, it helps out the channel by doing so too, because it helps us to keep creating content. And next up for Shrek are the mystery onions. So one of them is Donkey, one is Dragon, and one is Shrek. And I didn't know which one was going to be which, so I just picked a color and then I picked onion 1, 2, or 3. And also with the new Minions movie that just came out, Monsters and Minions, I wanted to print the Minions. There are 4. I'm only printing 3 because on the initial Minions movie, the 3 are the main characters. Plus, I didn't want to go through all of my yellow. Now, I did have a mess up with one because it literally ran out of filament during the print. And unlike Bambu, the printer company, you can actually just add more filament without it messing up. But unfortunately, with Toybox, if you run out of filament during your print, you gotta redo it completely. So that is one downside, but the prints are quick, so it's not a huge deal. So my son did what he could snapping the things together, and then he needed a little bit of help, especially with the feet and the eyeballs. And then I forgot to show this part of the Jurassic World prints with the huge feet and the skulls, which I thought the headpieces were really neat. Toybox is great for your very first 3D printer, especially getting kids into 3D printing. And I like that they keep adding these licensed prints. Every once in a while they'll have a brand new category. And the T-Rex shows in the picture as brown, but my son wanted to pick green, so I like that things are customizable. You can make any piece any color you want. Today we're reviewing the premium toys on Toybox.
Yeah.
So
far my favorite one is probably like the T-Rex.
The T-Rex, the green. He picked green because he said male T-Rexes are green in his game, right?
Allegedly.
So there are 3 big dinosaurs for Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. You got the T-Rex, the Indominus,
And the Spinosaurus. We're gonna need to cut that.
yeah.
Spinosaurus.
Okay, hold on.
He got extinct again.
So the eggs are gonna have a surprise in them.
That one is a T-Rex.
Yeah,
I think.
no, it's a Carnotaurus.
Yeah,
Carnotaurus on this one. This looks like the T-Rex, and you don't know what you're gonna get when you're
that's
printing.
probably the T-Rex.
The T-Rex. It comes, and you can take it out.
Not open that book. Raptor? Maybe?
Okay. Yeah, looks like a raptor.
Raptor. Look, it's a Brachiosaur, or it's a Brontosaurus. Got an Indominus Rex.
Nice.
So it's spikes on its back.
You can print just the dino too if you want.
Yeah, this one is a Triceratops. Back in your egg where you belong.
There we go. Blue. And then this one is the gate. So the eggs only take a couple of hours and they come with the dino inside, but these other ones you have to print in pieces.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
My husband did glue like a couple of the gray pillars because they were a little loose, but at least it keeps it, you know, a little bit more firm.
And probably the torches.
The legs took like 2 hours, the arms took maybe 30 minutes or so. The head took maybe about an hour. The body took an hour or two. So these are gonna take a little bit of time to print, but they're really cool once you put them together.
The Spinosaurus was like a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
It's probably like maybe 20.
So you don't have to go by what they recommend. You can print whatever filament that they have.
Yeah, just like how we did the
T-Rex.
Yeah. So this one is Kevin, Stuart, and Bob. Bob has this little thing. Stuart just has nothing. And Kevin has a banana that he's about to eat.
He did have a fire hydrant, but I have to find it. But these are pretty cool. I mean, my husband did have to help with this a little bit because it was hard to snap some of the connectors.
Yeah.
So Buddy Boy could do some of it, and then he needed a little bit of help, but he can print these all on his own. So that's the Minions. Let's go with the next ones.
Here is Shrek. And Shrek's eyes are green because they weren't multicolored. And Donkey just looks like a horror. It looks like he was from a horror movie or something.
Yeah, we need to give him pupils later. And then these are mystery onions. There's 3 of them that you can also unlock with bolts.
Alright, the first one is Donkey. He looks like... He doesn't look as demonic as that one.
Yeah.
But here is the dragon. Here's the dragon. It looks like he's biting his fingers.
Yeah.
A little Shrek.
A purple Shrek, why not?
Yeah.
Oh well. There's those 3 onions you can get if you want to unlock
Why
them.
does this kind of look like a shallot?
They could add more characters later, as we're going to show you. In the How to Train Your Dragon, they actually added a dragon. I kind of hope they add Puss in Boots because he's a fun one.
Actually.
Yeah, and Fiona would be cool too with the Shrek.
So for How to Train Your Dragon, I'm just going to briefly show these because I have showed these before in our last video. And again, you can print these in any color that you want, but the dragon is going to be the same color as the egg because it prints it all at once. And they take about 2 to 3 hours each. So you got a Terrible Terror here. The green we have is the Hideous Zippleback. The brown is a Gronkle. Of course, they got a little Toothless here, which is a Night Fury. They've got Stormfly as a mini one. That is a Deadly Natter, and the red is a Monstrous Nightmare. But it's pretty cool that they just added Stormfly as a bigger version, because when we did the review last time on the 2 printers just about 6 months ago or less, they didn't have this one. You gotta be careful with the tail though, because we had to print it twice and it does break kind of easily. These mini ones with the eggs though, they've been dropped with no issues breaking, so those are definitely more sturdy. And we've had 0 issues with Toothless breaking or falling apart, because we've had him for over 6 months and he's been doing great. You can glue the pieces into place though usually, so I may have to do that with the big Stormfly, because if you have kids that are going to want to play with them, it could break apart.
Okay, so I'm going to show you just quickly how to make the premium print on the Toybox themselves. Jack's going to also change the filament out just to kind of show you how easy it is. Okay, so in the Toybox app, I have it ready to go on what parts. Sometimes there's multiple heads or multiple feet or arms, so you just pick one. But I have green ready to go, so I'm going to do pants sitting, and I have green in here already, so I'm just going to hit pants sitting and then do this one here. It takes about 49 minutes
for that print.
Now,
So I have these pieces and parts in a bag so far, just so I don't lose anything. And I'm gonna have Jack change the filament to either black or white, because that's what we need next.
Okay. I'm gonna choose white.
You're gonna want to cut the end off if it looks kind of stringy, so we'll have him cut that off.
Alright, so I have to click this button right here, and then click food, and now it's warming up.
Yep. Okay, I will. So while that's warming up, I'm just gonna show you some of the premium prints that they have, and it's really easy on the app. Let's see, you just go to Explore, which is like the main search, and then you swipe, there's a premium here on the top, and then they have all kinds. So we showed you Jurassic and Minions, they have Adventure Time, they have some of their own originals, How to Train Your Dragon, Penn and Teller, there's a different dragon and unicorn, some more dinosaurs, Spongebob, Five Nations, Batman, and then they have Scooby-Doo. So, and then like here's one that we didn't show that you could print, but you have to unlock it for 1200 bolts. And it's really not that many parts. It takes about, this says it takes about 5 hours to print. It almost heated up. This one, we did the difference between two different printers, two different toy boxes. So I'll link that down below if you want to see what the major difference is between them and what they can all do.
So what you gotta do is hold remove and then like try and do it with it, just like that. And then grab it, and then what you need to do is like do this. Now to tighten it up.
You can do it both ways, but then you have to cut the bent filament. I don't like wasting.
Grab the end, and then put this behind here, and then put that in there, and then hold insert, and then
You're gonna
hold
have
insert
to
again.
make sure you cut that off too.
If it's too much, you have to do this, and then
There's a little bucket right there. You have to insert it enough in there, because otherwise you won't print anything if the color is not all the way through. It'll just print invisible filament, basically. So you want to make sure that the color is all the way through, or you're going to get residue from the previous color. So yeah, they do have a lot of different options, and they seem to add here and there some new designs. So I'm going to print what I can with the bolts I have and the filament I have, and show you guys part 2 of this. So he put white in, so I'm going to hit the white for the eyes.
yeah, and then print me.
And then this one. And then it loads up. It's already pretty much hot, so it shouldn't take long to heat up. And then it'll start printing.
Yeah,
so.
it's just as warming up that.
Yep. And this one only takes 7 minutes to do. So once you change out the colors, you print these parts, you can put them together. But there's plenty on the app that I've already kind of shown that are just like one color. So you don't have to do these premium prints. And I've also reviewed our Bambu A1. That is a good family-friendly printer, but it does need supervision with kids, younger kids anyway. We just got a new P2S Bambu, so I'm going to be doing a review on that shortly too, to give you some different options if you're thinking of buying a printer. The Toybox is great for kids to start out and they can do it on their own, but these Bambus are amazing too. So I will put that in the description of our combo, and stay tuned for the P2S review. So this last batch is going to be 6 different characters, starting out with Spongebob. So they have the classic character look, and they also have a pirate version of Spongebob and Patrick. I just went with the classic look. Squidward, you can have him holding a clarinet, you can have him wearing his work hat, even print his little gravestone, which is pretty hilarious. And then Spongebob, you can have him holding a jellyfish net or a spatula, because of course he works at the Krusty Krab. These prints have been around for quite a while on Toybox, but they did modify it, I saw on the app, and while printing I did run out of filament, so I had to start over, which was kind of a bummer, but it does happen if you print a lot. And then I saw that they had Powerpuff Girls, which if you print all 3, you can put them together to create this really cool looking statue. Also, you can print SpongeBob in a couple different outfits, even in his underwear. So of course, with each of these prints, you're gonna have a lot of pieces to put together. Since we did buy a printer and Toybox gifted us a printer, it was definitely twice as fast printing everything, so it made it a little bit easier making all these premium prints. And stay tuned on our channel because they are going to be releasing a new printer. I'm very curious what the difference is between the two. Now, our newer printer does still heat up super fast compared to the old one. It doesn't take as long to heat up to change out the filament, which is nice. But if you're on a budget and you happen to get a better deal on the older one, that one works just as fine. So here are the 3 characters for SpongeBob. Of course, I had to make Squidward look annoyed. There was a couple of eye options. And Patrick, I loved where he nails the board on his head. That's quite hilarious. I did the gravestone, and I had SpongeBob have the spatula because I wanted him to look like he's working at the Krusty Krab. Patrick is probably the most durable of the 3. I feel like SpongeBob and Squidward have some thin parts that could snap, so I would be careful. And this is the Powerpuff statue. I absolutely love it. We love the show. I'm so happy they were added to Toybox. These ones are thicker pieces, so definitely more durable. I am going to glue the color strips though, just so they don't happen to fall. And it makes for a really cool display. I don't think I'd play with these unless you take the figures off, but it is a really neat decoration. So I'll show here what it's like compared to the size of my head. And then here is the back. The back of Buttercup's hair got a little bit messed up. I tried again, but you're just gonna see it from the front. So I hope this video was helpful. I also want to still print some of the Scooby-Doo options, but I need to buy some of the light blue color just to be able to do that. I did run out. And of course, they'll be releasing other license options in the future, I'm sure. Let us know what else you would like to see, if there's any questions you have from Toybox, and definitely check out our previous video where we compare the 2 different printers, as well as an upcoming video of them releasing a brand new printer. It would be really cool to see them add 2 different colors at once. My Bambu prints 4, and I know Toybox is a little bit more limited, but it'd be really neat to see them add 2 colors at once. Or perhaps make it to where it can make even bigger prints. That would also be neat. And we still love our Bambu printer, both the A1 Combo and the P2S. Both are great printers as well. That's more so for adults and being able to print more articulated prints. Both of them have their pros and cons. And this one, if you have kids and you want to get them introduced into the 3D printing world, this is definitely a great start. And there are plenty of free prints, like I said, I've shown previously, but these are the premium ones that are going to cost a little bit extra to unlock the bolts. And if you have a subscription, you do get bolts in that subscription too. And with the subscription, you can even create your own custom prints with Toybox. I've shown previously, my son designed something. So it definitely has some cool features, and it is very simple and easy to use. And honestly, I've only had one issue where I've had to tighten a bolt. That's pretty much it, besides running out of filament, which is going to happen anyway. The other printer we have, the Bambu, can run into all sorts of things, so you're gonna have to learn on YouTube or Reddit how to fix a lot of parts. This one, so far in 2 years, I haven't had any issues except for tightening a bolt. Click these 2 videos next. The top one is the difference between the 2 Toybox printers and more in depth on what there is that the printer can do, and the bottom one is our Bambu A1 Combo. Thank you for watching.